Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am Lauren, aka Lo So Natural. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I promise you won't regret it. If you aren't familiar with who I am and what I talk about on my channel, I primarily talk about natural skincare, hygiene, fragrance, black-owned businesses, as well as everything that feels good to my soul. Today, I wanted to bring y'all my top 20 Bath and Body Works fragrance mist from my collection. I don't have the biggest collection in the world, but I have one that is significant. So I thought I would bring y'all my favorites just so you know. Y'all, I made the decision that I wanted to give away a couple of my Bath and Body Works fragrance mists. If you didn't know and you're new here, I primarily only use Bath and Body Works fragrance mist. I have a couple lotions and body creams, but it's just a few, like approximately 5. I like using my natural body care products over Bath and Body Works products. So that is why I don't have many lotions and I don't use Bath and Body Works shower gels. But over the last year, I got some fragrance mist. I used to use Bath and Body Works products heavy in high school. That is where my love of fragrance started. But I got into my natural skincare and left Bath and Body Works by the wayside, got back into it, and now I'm like, it's cool, but I'm starting to be over it again. So I like Bath and Body Works fragrance mist for layering purposes. And I just realized there was some fragrances that I don't reach for. Like I like them, but they aren't as practical in my collection as I thought they would be. So I made the decision to give some fragrance mists to some girls at my church. Now, I probably will make a separate video letting y'all know what fragrances I'm saying bye to. So be on the lookout for that. But y'all are here to see my top 20, the ones that I have used, the ones that are tried and true, and the ones that I'm keeping around. Now, I only have a backup to one of these fragrances, and I will let you know which one that is. I don't want a big collection. Big collections give me anxiety. Like, I only want products that I'm going to use. I also wanted to give a disclaimer. I have not purchased any Bath and Body Works products over the last couple months. So, caveat, caveat, caveat. I don't have any of the new releases. I don't have any of the recent fall releases. So I'm only talking about products that I have had for some months now, just so you know. Let's get into it. I've done enough rambling. We're going to start off with fresh coconut and cotton. I like cotton scents. I'm getting more into fresh scents. And this was one that I liked. I think the coconut threw me off a little bit in the beginning, but I have come to appreciate coconut more. And this is such a good scent. It gives me beachy vibes. It gives me fresh, like cozy fresh. This is a scent I like to use when I'm fresh out the shower at night before I go to sleep. This is just an easy wear fragrance. The fragrance notes are coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. So if you're a fresh girl, check out fresh coconut and cotton. You won't regret it if you love fresh cotton scents. Y'all, I love this. And it's long lasting and it's great for layering. Number 1 is fresh coconut and cotton. And I'm not doing these in order of favorite to least or least to favorite, just so you know. Number two is one I got a lot of use of during this past summer. This is Fiji Sunshine. This has the fragrance notes of sun-kissed guava, fresh orange, and seaside jasmine. I really like guava scents. This is tropical. If no other scents in my collection give me tropical vibes, Fiji Sunshine for sure does. And I feel like it's the best name for it because it has a bright citrusy aroma and it's tropical with the guava. And you do get the jasmine, but it's not super overpowering, though it is kind of a strong scent. I love Fiji Sunshine. I love layering this with my sweet scents like Love Don't Be Shy. I love layering this with floral scents and other fruity scents. So it's so good for layering. So number two is Fiji Sunshine. And next up is the only fragrance mist in my collection that I have a backup for. Okay? The only full size with a backup. This is Wrapped in Vanilla. This is a fragrance that came out last fall, early winter. Wrapped in Vanilla is that girl, and I can't wait for it to cool off a little more because it is such a warm, fluffy, like it is thick, fluffy vanilla. It gives bakery vanilla. The fragrance notes are soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly cream. Yeah, such a good vanilla. A gourmand lover's dream. Mm. Another fragrance that is great for layering. If you know, you know. Next up is Pure Wonder. This is a perfumey scent. It has the fragrance notes of iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. This, mm. For this one, I started off with a travel size and was using it heavily. And I got the full size during winter SAS. So, yeah, love it and can't wait to wear this. Mm. This is grown woman, classy, is put together, clean. It has a mature aroma without going like matronly. This is another one, like if you know, you know. And I can't wait to layer this fall and winter. I have some ideas. Next up is a hidden gem find from Winter SAS, and this is probably top 3, if not top 2. Orange Vanilla Twist. Never in my life did I think I wanted to smell like an orange creamsicle, but y'all, I use this. You can't really see the dent, but yeah. I love Orange Vanilla Twist. The fragrance notes are juicy orange, summer sherbet, and vanilla cream. Y'all, I actually wore this today. My scent of the day was my Mont Blanc signature perfume oil from The Scent for You, plus this and my Finery Magnetic Candy Fragrance Mist. And my base body oil was Goddess of the Seas Papaya Agave. I was smelling so good. I love this. It smells like orange sherbet with creaminess. vanilla. Mm, mm. It's so good. This is backup worthy, but I don't need it. But it is backup worthy. The next one, I'm going to go to Magic in the Air. This has the fragrance notes of almond flower, sparkling persimmon, white iris with vanilla bourbon and fluffy sandalwood. This is a fragrance I loved from my initial sniff of it. When I smelled it, I loved it, but I didn't wear it immediately. I was waiting to use my Goddess of the Sea Cashmere Cream Body Care, and I just started using it, so I just started using this more. It's such a sweet, it's a sweet, fluffy, airy scent. It almost gives like marshmallowy vibes, but more airy. And what do I pick up on? I really don't know what persimmon smells like, but I do get like almond flower and the iris. It has the essence of powderiness, but not overbearing. I love this. I really, really love this. Next up is a favorite from last fall. This is Fall in Bloom. The fragrance notes are juicy plum, wild blooms, and velvet moss. This is said to be a dupe for Burberry Her, and I do agree. I have Burberry Her, the Eau de Parfum, and it does smell very, very similar. I have even compared them side by side, and it is a dupe. This smells so good. I have not worn this during the summer. I was kind of waiting for fall to roll around, but I love this. I layer this with plum scents like Jimmy Choo Fever. I've layered this with Dossier's Ambery Cherry, which is a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. You can layer this with other floral scents. You can layer this with other deep fruity scents. Like, I'm excited to wear this fall. And it has good longevity, good projection. Next up is a fragrance mist I got from my godmother, and I'm so glad she picked it up because I slept on this scent and I missed it. Life of the Party. My godmother sent this to me, and I was so excited to receive this because I smelled it and I wasn't sold on it when I smelled it in the store. And by the time I got around to really liking it, they were sold out. So I'm so glad to have this in my collection. The fragrance notes are pink citrus, bubbly prosecco, jasmine, and shimmering vanilla. It's a bubbly, floral, kind of fresh scent. The scent note I get the least is the vanilla, but overall, I like it. I like layering this with fresh perfumes or perfume oils, floral ones, citrus ones. Life of the Party is really, really good. And it's in my top 20. The next two are perfumey fragrance mists that I absolutely love. The first one is You're the One. This has the fragrance notes of white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. This is for the grown women. You get all of the fragrance notes. It's deep, sultry, mysterious, grown. It definitely gives me date night Valentine's vibes. It gives me a rose that's like dark like a burgundy rose. That's the mental image I get when I smell this. This has great projection. It serves almost like a perfume, and I love layering this with strawberry scents, rose scents, other feminine grown woman scents. You're the One is the one. And I love the packaging. Next up was a fragrance that I kind of got just to get and ended up falling in love with it. And this was one of my faves from last winter. This is Dream Bright. I love Dream Bright. And a lot of people thought this fragrance, including me, was going to be kind of overrated when it came out. But the packaging got me, and I said, well, let me just get it. The fragrance notes are sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. I love this. Mm. It's unlike any other fragrance mist that I have in my collection, but I did agree with the girlies that said it's reminiscent of Into the Night as well as Dark Kiss, but it is neither of them. And out of the three, Dream Bright would be my favorite. The other two didn't even make it in my top 20. So that just goes to show you Dream Bright, believe the hype. It was not overrated. It lived up to the packaging. It's so good. So good. I still don't know if the name Dream Bright really goes with the scent, but I love it. This also would be in my top 3 easily. Next is Whipped Rose and Vanilla, which was previously, girl, I can't even remember. I know this was a repackage, and I used to know the name, but oh well. And as y'all can see, the atomizer spray top broke. Y'all, this is a chocolatey rose creamy scent. The fragrance notes are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. Mm, mm. You get like equal parts rose, equal parts chocolate and mocha aroma, plus like a vanilla, fluffy, creamy scent. It's definitely whipped. Mm-hmm. I like this. I like this a lot. It's like, even if you don't love rose, you still might like this scent. It's really good. I'm glad I picked it up. I have some layering ideas for this. Just to give y'all a peek into my mind, I would layer this with like Choco Musk. I would layer this with Rose Gourmand by Zara. I would layer this with You're the One. I would layer this with Vanilla Mocha Martini. I would layer this with other vanilla scents. Like, you can go so many different ways with this, and it's really good for that reason. Next up is one that I have gotten a lot of use of this summer. This is Pastel Skies. This has the fragrance notes of soft cloud berries, pink spun sugar, and coconut musk. This gives me a fresh aroma, but it also gives me sweet, playful, uplifting vibes. That pink spun sugar, it gets me every time because I love me some cotton candy. I like berry notes as well. That coconut musk, it does something for me. It's so good. This is another fragrance that is long lasting. Bath and Body Works coconut scents are chef kiss for that reason. For whatever reason, they are long lasting, and I love Pastel Skies. I'm sorry, y'all, for the lighting. It's about to rain here in Baltimore, so that's why it's getting darker. Next up might be my number one. I wish I had a backup. If there was any fragrance I wanted a backup to, look for a backup during SASs of recent history. Pink Suede. I love pink suede. And I understand why the girlies sold it out. The fragrance notes are blush berries, velvet panties, and soft cotton. Y'all have heard me say I love cotton notes. And I have come to realize I love panty notes. And I already told y'all I love berry notes. So you put those together. This is such the cozy, delicate, sweet, pretty. It's like giving all of the components of fragrance that I love. You're giving the fresh, you're giving the sweet, you're giving the cozy. This is a fragrance Bath and Body Works needs to bring back, and they don't need to make any edits. Like, they don't need to change a thing with this one. If they repackage this and they bring it back and it smells different, they did themselves a disservice. They don't need to do that. So Bath and Body Works, hear me when I tell you this. Y'all might actually have me make another purchase if y'all bring back Pink Suede. Y'all, Pink Suede is that girl. I layer this with my Dawkins Aroma Company Pink Cotton. I layer this with other berry scents. Like, I like to layer Pastel Skies and Pink Suede, top tier layering combo. You can layer fresh coconut and cotton with Pink Suede, top tier. So many different options. You could even do like Dream Bright and Pink Suede. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. All right. Next was another fall favorite of last season or winter, whenever this came out. Blush Cardigan. This had everybody in a frenzy, just like Wrapped in Vanilla did. The fragrance notes are sweet raspberries, sugar dipped violet, and warm amber. This is good. You get the violet, you definitely get the raspberry, and you get a hint of amber without it being overpowering, too mature. It's like sugary, sugary sweet plus powdery plus pretty. This is another cozy scent. That's probably why they called it Blush Cardigan. It gives me cozy vibes. I love it. I love layering this with Wrapped in Vanilla. They came out together. So love layering the cozy scents. I would do Blush Cardigan and Pink Suede. Fire, 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 fire. Y'all, don't ever say I didn't put you on, because this is a fire layering combo. You can go so many different ways. You could even do Dream Bright, Blush Cardigan. I love this one. I love it. Next up, Strawberry Snowflakes. The girlies really like this fragrance as well. Y'all can see I do have a dent. The fragrance notes are juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. I personally prefer this fragrance over strawberry pound cake. It's just something about it that I really, really like. It's creamy, it's fluffy, it's definitely berry. You get the iced bergamot, gives you a just a little dose of like tartness. I love it. Strawberry snowflakes over strawberry pound cake any day. That's all I got to say. Next up is Bonfire Bash. This was not an instant love for me. It took me a couple times smelling this for me to like it and appreciate it. It gives me smoky vanilla without going so smoky like replicas by the fireplace. But would I layer replicas by the fireplace with this? Yes. This has the fragrance notes of vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. I would layer this with so much. I have a hybrid scent for By the Fireplace from the Door brand. I would layer with this. I would layer this with vanilla scents. I have vanilla bourbon by Mix Bar. Definitely will layer this. Y'all. Wow. It's not my top 3 or even top 5. I do really appreciate Bonfire Bash. It gives me unisex vibes and it's just chill. It's like an easy reach for me in the fall. Next up is I'm gonna go with this one. Midnight Amber Glow. This also was not an instant love. At first sniff, it was not, but it's really good. It has grown on me more and more and more. And shout out to It's Just Me Nye. She had fire layering combos. It's like every time I think about this fragrance, I think about her because she came up with some fire layering combos, like layering this with, I think, Fall in Bloom, I believe she did. And I think Fairy Tale and Midnight Amber Glow. And I tried both of them and was in love and was like, nah, Midnight Amber Glow is that girl. That smooth amber caramel latte and vanilla bourbon. Again, I will layer this with my vanilla bourbon perfume by Mix Bar. Fragrances that have caramel or amber. Like you could do Sensual Amber and Midnight Amber Glow. Your vanilla scents, Bonfire Bash. Y'all, the possibilities are endless. If you have any coffee scents, you could do Midnight Amber Glow and whipped rose and vanilla. The list goes on and on and on and on. Literally. We're down to the last 3. Okay. Next up is Pumpkin Cupcake. This last year was an online exclusive, and I broke down and got it during I think it was like a 425 sale or something like that. And this is so good. If you're a gourmand girly, you will appreciate this scent because while I do get pumpkin spice, what I really get is spice. The fragrance notes are whipped buttercream, pumpkin spice, and vanilla cake batter. You get the cake batter for sure. Vanilla. It's giving vanilla spice. It's giving like a fall Dunkin' Donuts muffin spice. Like, I like it. I love this for the fall. It has so many layering combos. I layered this a lot with the next scent I'm going to show you. Fell in love with this after I got it. White pumpkin and chai, y'all. This fragrance I think is slept on because it's really that girl. It's really, 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 really that girl. This would have to be my favorite pumpkin scent, and I'm not even a pumpkin girly, but White pumpkin and chai perfume. It gives high end perfume. Like, I get the fragrance notes. It's cinnamon cider, spice pumpkin, and vanilla glaze. Y'all, I have not layered this with what I'm about to say, but I'm eager to. I would layer this fall with Gentle Fluidity Gold. I have layered this with Ebony Wood. I have layered these two with Ebony Wood. I have layered this with Wrapped in Vanilla. Y'all, the list goes on and on and on and on. Literally. I love white pumpkin and chai. It's so good. If you like a little spice, this is perfect for the holidays. Like, I think I wore these two on Thanksgiving and was smelling so good. I have a Yams body butter by Better Baby, and I layer it with this and this, and I don't even remember what scents Bath and Body Works has dropped thus far for the fall. But if this comes up in the lineup this year, get it and thank me later. You can do so much with it. If you don't like spice, don't get it. If you don't like chai, don't get it. I'm going to layer this with my Princeless Princess, which is a dupe for Killian's Princess. Y'all, that might be fire. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And what just made me think about that, I'm like, chai, and that has the tea note, and it has the ginger, and this. Y'all see my mind? My mind be having its moving parts working at all times. Y'all, we on number 20. The last one is a mini, and it came in handy last fall and last winter. This is Mary Cookie. If you didn't know, at least last year, Mary Cookie, this mini fragrance mist, and Christmas cookies, which was the full size, had the same fragrance notes. Now, me personally, I have never put my nose on a Christmas cookies fragrance mist, so I cannot confirm or deny that the fragrances are or are not the same. But I did my research, I did my due diligence, and the fragrance notes were exactly the same. So I didn't pick up Christmas cookies because I had Mary Cookie, and I love this. This is one of the most decadent, like thick gourmand fragrances I have in my collection. Like, if I thought Wrapped in Vanilla was thick, no, Mary Cookie is. I don't have the fragrance notes in front of me because this is a mini, but oh my goodness. Mm, mm. I'm gonna let my do the talking because it smells so good. And I even layered like white pumpkin and chai with Mary Cookie and pumpkin cupcake with Mary Cookie. Yo, I was having a time. And I'm surprised my dent is not denting even more. But I plan on having a time with this again this fall and this winter. I cannot wait for it to get cooler. Today, it was high 90s. Like, I literally walked outside and was sweating. That's why I came in and had to take the clothes off. Yesterday, it was in the hundreds. Like, it felt like 100, if not more, here in the city, hot and humid. I don't like the heat. I don't like the heat. So I am ready for it to cool down because I'm ready to wear a lot of these fragrances. I think I have told y'all everything I wanted to tell you. I have said all that I needed to say. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if any of your tops made it in my top. If I did not mention it in this video, it is not in my top. If I did not mention it in this video, I probably don't have it in my collection. I want to say this with all due respect because I like being real. I like being transparent and honest. Sometimes people be like, you need to layer so and so with so and so, or I'll be like, ma'am, I don't have it and I'm not gonna get it. But I do like recommendations. Sometimes it's how people approach me in the comments. I don't have a problem with people commenting because I'd rather you comment than not comment. But sometimes people be so forceful. And I'm not saying y'all my glow getters, my loyal people that I respond to on a daily basis. I don't have no issues with you. If I respond, there is no issue. If I don't respond, there may be an issue. Now, I can say sometimes I do miss comments, not on purpose. But sometimes the way people comment, it be aggressive. You need to do this and this. I don't need to do anything. Respectfully. So, I say this again with love, compassion, and honesty. I want to hear y'all favorites. But don't ask me why something didn't make it in my top. Because I probably don't have it or probably don't like it. Sometimes you just had to be real. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil. For all of my glow getters that also are subscribed to Vanilla, I am not trying to be a copycat. I am not trying to be Vanilla squared. But sometimes you just got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. It helps my algorithm. Please drop a comment. Don't be scared. Hopefully I didn't just scare you away. Last but not least, subscribe if you are not one of my glow getters. I welcome you and would love to talk to you again in the future. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.